Hello, welcome to another Retro Cores Game Pickups. It's been a long time since we did the last one, so I've actually got something worthwhile showing you this time, and something that may surprise you. I mean, a lot of people say that I don't like a certain thing, but I always tell them that's not true, and today I'll prove it. But first of all, let's take a look at some of the games which I bought. Okay, so this one was picked up a while ago. This is it's the Eagle A Lancer on the Sega Mega Drive. Now this is actually the reprinted version. It's not the original version that came out many years ago. It's an official reprint, mind you, so that's good to know. And it does come with a reversible cover, so that's why mine has got this cover here. Normally you see a cover with the two girls on the front, but I prefer the original cover, so there it is. Alright, so one pretty good Mega Drive game, but unfortunately the reprint's not that good. The print quality on the manual is a little bit off, and to be honest, it looks like it's been scanned from a really dodgy old manual and not scanned very well. So that is a disappointment. Alright, next up we've got a couple of Microsoft games. Alright, so first up we have Painkiller for the Xbox 360. Now this is complete and utter crap. Why did I buy it? Well, it was only 200 yen, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. As you can see in the video preview, it's some sort of a, shooter based in hell. I mean, the controls are okay, but it just doesn't seem to have any point to it. You just walk around blowing the crap out of things, and you never really know if you're hitting the enemies or not. There doesn't seem to be any actual feeling of contact, so it's not too good. In fact, it's developed by Nordic Games, and a lot of their games are very similar to this. Nice ideas, but the execution is just not there. Quite amateurish, but for the price I paid, I can't complain. Okay, and we got a new Xbox One game. This is Metro Exodus, and I really did like this. One thing when I first played it is the introduction to it is lovely. It just has a wonderful atmosphere to it. It's unlike anything I've played in a long time. Unfortunately, a lot of the accents in it really drove me nuts. Surprisingly, not the supporting cast, but the main cast in it. They just drive me absolutely crazy. And also, the surround sound mix on it is not very well done. So there'll be times in the game, you'll be talking to some members of the crew, and you can't hear a bloody word they're saying because the surround sound mix isn't done right. So it's a game you've got to play in standard stereo or wear a pair of headphones. Then you can hear what they're saying. But overall, excellent game, beautiful visuals, and one that I think you should check out. It's on PlayStation 4 as well, by the way. But this one's in 4K. Yeah. Alright, now, talking about PlayStation 4, some of you may have noticed in a recent video, that dodgy telephone thing I reviewed, that there was a PlayStation 4 controller. And here is that controller. So, yeah. And it's actually switched on. And you can tell from the TV behind me, we've got a PlayStation 4 game running. And this is actually the sequel to a game which I absolutely adored on the Sega. I absolutely adored on the Xbox 360. That is EDF, Defense Force number 4. On the Xbox 360 version, me and my son would play there for almost 300 hours. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's a game we always come back to. So we knew about this one a long time ago. This has been out since 2017, but we never did play it because we didn't have a PlayStation 4. But now we do. Oh yes, it's getting focused. It's a big box. Alright, so this is the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4? Can't even speak. This is a PlayStation 4, and as you can see, it's the redesigned model. Now, some of you may be wondering why I didn't get a PlayStation 4 Pro. Well, the thing is, it costs a lot of money, and I don't have the money to buy a PlayStation 4 Pro. Plus, I didn't really see any point in getting the Pro version because I already own an Xbox One X, and all the multi-platform games are always better on the Xbox One X. Higher resolution, better frame rates mostly. So if I'm going to buy a multi-platform game, I'm going to buy it on the Xbox One X, not on the PlayStation 4 Pro. And a lot of the games I want to play on the PlayStation 4 don't really require the power of the Pro. A lot of them are remakes of classic games, or games which are not, AAA, super high-end 3D extravaganzas, so they don't really require the power of a PS4 Pro. So a standard PS4 will do me just fine. Alright, so I've got the machine, so that means I need a couple of games for it. Here they are down here. Alright, so first of all, you can see it playing in the background. This is EDF5, F Defense Force 5. Now, like the original Xbox 360 version, also it's on the PS3 from what I remember, this has reversible cover. So the standard cover, as you can see there, has the logo on it. The Xbox 360 version is the same, but my favourite character in the game is the Winged Diver, so I've used the reversible cover because it has the Winged Diver on it. Pretty good game. My son and I have been playing this one quite a lot, and we're now up to level 74. So I presume there's going to be 100 levels, just like the original, the fourth game. Anyway, excellent game. I did manage to get it to crawl down to single frame digits earlier on today, believe it or not. It's the stage where you have all the big spider robot boss things. And I am not joking you, this game must have crawled to like 2 or 3 frames per second for about 15 seconds. It was like watching a slideshow. It was hilarious. But the fourth game does that as well on the Xbox 360. To me, it's just part of the charm because the developers of this, Sandlot, they don't care about limits of a machine. They just fill that game screen jam-packed full of action. Who cares if the frame drops? They certainly don't. And the surprising thing is, it doesn't bother me because it's so fun. Alright, let's see. We've also got this one. This is a Blade Arcus EX. This is a fighting game with characters from the Shining Force series, I believe. I've not actually played this one yet, so in fact I haven't played any of the PlayStation 4 games except this one here. That's how much I like it. But I will be playing this. One thing I do like about the PlayStation 4 games, especially in Japan, I don't know if the Western ones are like this, but the discs are in full colour. I do like that. Lovely stuff. Looks pretty good, as you can see in the video over there. Alright. Now, one of my favourite games on the Sega Saturn is Princess Crown. So obviously I had to go and pick up Odin Sphere. That's right. So this is basically the same type of game as Princess Crown. You could call it a sequel, I guess. Again, I've not played this on the PlayStation 4, but I am looking forward to getting into it. And as you can see, lovely disc as well, and a nice little manual consisting of one page. Okay. Makes you wonder why they bothered. But again, another game which I'm really looking forward to getting. Now, there may be some of you wondering, why did I buy PlayStation 4 in the first place? Well, it wasn't really for this game. If it was, I could have bought PlayStation 4 a long time ago. It was actually for the Ninja Warriors. Yes, the new Ninja Warriors game. I have the original one on the Super Famicom, and I love it. Oh, sorry. I have the sequel on the Super Famicom, Ninja Warriors again, and I have the original on the Mega CD, the Ninja Warriors. So I just had to get the remake or the updated version of the Ninja Warriors again on the PlayStation 4. Thing is, it's still not here. It's actually in the post. I ordered it from PlayAsia, and they're taking this sweet ass time getting it to me. It's being sent finally, but it's still not here, so I can't show you that today. But another game which I always had an interest in was this, Wild Guns. Now, this is a game I did own on the Super Famicom, and I sold it like 15 years ago for, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4,000 yen, not a lot. and now it's worth a bloody fortune, isn't it? So I can't afford to buy the Super Famicom version back again, but I do have this remake with updated graphics and extra bits and bobs on the PlayStation 4, so good stuff. Really looking forward to trying that one out. And another game which I have known about for quite some time, and I do have it on the Xbox 360, the last one, and this is Hotoko no Ken, Festa no Star. And this is an open world sandbox adventure game, from what I remember. Got pretty decent reviews, especially here in Japan. Looks gorgeous, sounds great, so that's going to be one which I'm going to get into long term after we finish EDF 5 over here. So looking forward to that. And of course I've got Shenmue 3 on the way. That's up from Amazon Japan. That won't be here until its release date, which I believe is September, isn't it? Mid-September, or was it October? Anyway, it's coming from Amazon Japan, and surprisingly it's only 4,300 yen. Cheaper than I expected. Alright, so we have got one more thing to show you today. Where did I put it? Okay, here. Now, you guys know I do the Chinese knockoff videos, or the Made in China videos as it's now called. And there's one device that people always tell me I should get and I should check out, and I never do because it costs a fortune. But recently it's come down a little bit in price, so I thought I'll get one and I'll take a good look at it. I've been using it now for the last 2 weeks, and I'm pretty impressed by it, and that is this. Yep, it's the GPD. Alright, this is the latest version of the GPD. Great little handheld game console, very powerful, can run Sega Dreamcast games, not perfectly mind you, well at least not all the games perfectly, but it does run them. And I've got Retro Arch on here as well. So a review of that will be coming maybe in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, once I get a little bit more into it. So hope you look forward to seeing that. Okay, and finally one more buy. This week the missus and the son, they're in Australia on a holiday. I couldn't go because I've got to go to work. But on the bright side, they gave me some money, or they gave me some money, the missus gave me some money as a compensation for not being able to go to Australia on holiday. Their bloody time of not being able to go on holiday. Stupid work, yeah. So you guys all want to come to Japan and have a great time? You don't want to work in Japan? Well, unless you're an English teacher, then you'll get a long holiday. But if you get a normal, well, not a normal job, but a job that's not an English teacher, then kiss you or some holidays goodbye, basically. Anyway, so they gave me some money, so I bought something to upgrade the games room, and it's this. And the box is massive. Yeah, there we go. Can we get it in frame? Is it in focus? This is a new Cinema Amp AV amplifier. It does all your cool stuff, you know. It does the 4K pass-through, HDR video, Dolby Vision. It's got the DTS, HD, True Dolby HD, and all the other stuff. Everything's on there, and it's made wiring up all the consoles to the TV so much easier because it's got a ton of HDMI ports on the back of it. So I've got the Xbox One X, the PS4, the Blu-ray player, and what else we got going through there? The two analog consoles, the Mega SG and the Super NT, are all going through that into the TV. Makes things so convenient. Talking of which, because I bought that, I had to redo the entire games room. So let's take a quick look at the new setup. So as you can now see, I've got the big ELAC speakers at the front of the room next to the TV, so my games sound great. Then I've got most of the analog connected machines together, such as the PC Engine with CD-ROM interface, the Neo Geo, the Wii, the Saturn. They're all connected via analog. Now the PC Engine, Neo Geo and the Saturn are connected via RGB. The Wii is connected via D terminal, that's basically composite. Okay, over there in the corner we've got the Sega Dreamcast and Sega Master System. Dreamcast is connected via HDMI, and Master System is also RGB. And you can just about see them way over there. Let's zoom in. Bit of a mess over there. We have the Xbox 360 and the FM Towns. Xbox 360 is connected via HDMI, and the FM Towns is connected via RGB. Alright, so let's take a look at the bottom section. So there you can see the Blu-ray player and the Super NT and the Mega SG on top. Everything there is connected via HDMI, and they are going into the brand new Denon amplifier, which you can see right there. Lovely, lovely stuff. Very nice amplifier. Bluetooth and everything. Alright, and then over here we've got the PlayStation 4. Now I've got to admit, the PlayStation 4 does feel a little bit cheap compared to the Xbox One X construction wise, but still a great little machine. And then over here, if we can see it, we've got, oops, pan up a little bit, the PlayStation 2, and underneath that we've got the Xbox One X. Alright. And next to those we've got all the SCAR cables. Let's see if we can get the camera down there. Commando style. Can you see there? That's the G-SCAR box. And of course on the very bottom we've got the emulation PC. Was an old business computer, then was updated with loads of cool hardware. Alright guys, so that is the latest gamer pickups from me, and a quick look at the newly arranged games setup as well. So how about you guys? What have you guys been buying? Well, judging by the pictures, as usual, a lot of good stuff. So let's take a look at your gaming pickups. And remember, if you want to feature your gaming pickups on the next video, then send them to the email address down here. Okay, I'm just looking at the monitor so I can see where I'm pointing. So send pictures to that email address down there, and I'll feature them on the next gaming pickups video. Alright, until next time guys, keep on gaming and enjoy your games. Take it easy. See ya.